back now for the Ask fan. Today we're going to do something different. We thought we'd do part 2. Everyone thought we would do part 2. But we would do another video. Don't worry, we still come out with Lego City games. Don't worry. It's just lot incidents happen in most of the videos. Like most of the videos. So let's go through the video. So today I'm going to talk about how a yo-yo works. If you haven't heard of a yo-yo before, just search online and just say shut a yo-yo. Anything, let's say yo-yo or shut a yo-yo. Even you just say you even want to say just metal. Just say metal yo-yo if you want, but it has to be metal. Don't not any other yo-yo. So today I'm going to teach how it works. So if you tear it apart, I don't want to do that because it would be waste time. It would sound like this. So if it sounds like that, if it sounds like that, why do if you can't hear it, just turn it up, but then turn it right back down if it's nighttime. So yeah, so anything. So if you wanna say how does it work? So there's a bearing inside. It looks like a little circle thing, and that circle thing makes the thing spin inside, so it makes the rims inside spin. So when you throw it down, you do tricks like the thing that I just showed you. That's not really a video. I just took out a video, but a trick like that, you could do a trick like that because there's speed in it. So if there's speed in it, it can do tricks like Japanese. If you haven't heard of that trick, that's the trick. Like or like a bind, like anything you want to do is like here. And if if you don't have enough power in it, it won't do the tricks you want to do. I'm using unresponsive, and later in this video I'll tell you what a responsive yo-yo and an unresponsive yo-yo is. So how it works is there's like a giant middle. So how he landed is on the string. There's because he has a spin in it, and this is count of the yo-yo because if it's wide enough, it will hit a lot better. But if it's not wide enough, it will just land off. It won't even hit the string. And I'm using quite a wide yo-yo, but the other yo-yo I have is it's like not that wide, and it it doesn't really help me. Two reasons, because it's a responsive, and another reason because it's not that wide. You need it wide, like wider than you think. So how do you solve this problem? So if you want to do a trick like any like if you want to do sideways pass, you need a responsive yo. But if you want to do like, I would say like about a brain twister, it would just tug back your hand. But with a unresponsive yo-yo, it will just keep going because you can't tug it back up. So you got to learn a bind, and I'll just show you a bind off a video. Here it is. So do you see how this guy, where he doesn't tug it back up, right? So you need to learn how to do a bind. Did you? If you did not see that, look at that. If that's how you do how to do a bind. So if that's how you do a bind, how do you do a bind? So if you want to do a bind, just throw it down, and then put put your middle hand in the yo-yo, in the string. So, and then put your throw hand at the end of the yo-yo, and then put it round and pinch the tail. The tail is like the big bit, and then put the tail down and put the other bit up. So, if that's how it works, how does the unresponsive yo-yo works? So, unresponsive yo-yo works just like doing a tug back up. If you just want to do a tug back up, you just have to, like all normal yo-yos. Let me try doing brain twister right now. 1 minute. It took it back to my hand. I'm not used to a responsive yo-yo, not at all. Ugh. I'm literally not. But if you want to do brain twister, sorry if I'm bursting your eardrum. Okay, so I'm just gonna try doing. I can't even do literally just a responsive yo-yo dusting. So if I want to do a responsive yo-yo, if I want to do a brain twister responsive yo-yo, it just tug back up, easy like that. And then if you want to do that, how do you do it then? Well, if you want to do it, you got to get a unresponsive yo. You can just change the bearing, and then you're doing the brain twister. So, next question is, now it's going to be questions. So you must be wondering, I still don't understand, and I understand. So, if you don't understand, so like how it works and how it works. So there's if you say like the we do you know a monster like the 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 balls anyway. No, okay, and you say there's and they are the monsters and the circle thing that's the monster wheel and them little monsters are when you throw it down it won't it will yeah it will spin because them little monsters are like spinning fast enough to do tricks. So if you make sense to that. So the second reason is why how does like what the dog work rock the baby, maybe like brain twister. So if you can see, or like bind. So if you want to do a bind, so it tugs, so it pulls the string. So if you put close to your yo-yo in a unresponsive yo-yo, and you can see how the string is pulling it back up, and that makes the yo-yo get back up. So if yo gets back up, it means yeah, trick is over. So next thing is should yo-yo be in the Olympics? So if yo-yo should be in the Olympics, like normal person would just say no, and he just typing in the keyboard. He doesn't know what he's talking about. And then he pressed the button and said, "What do you see? Yo-yo is a sport." And why would it already been? Because yo-yo being the first person saw the yo-yo is 500 BC, whatever. It's either CB or BC. 500 CB or BC, whatever. A first person ever made a yo-yo. Not me, but they spotted. So, if they got spotted, when was the first yo-yo trick even got born? So, I don't even know this trick. This search on, I don't know when, but the first time the first competition was even born, yo competition even born, 1923, I think, or it's in the 1920s, I think. So if they've been so long, why did it? Why did it not get in the Olympics yet? Because there's three oldness, like kind of odd categories. There's space for others, and it's big enough for others. So let me answer your first question. It's old because it first got appeared. First competition ever got appeared is in 1923, and that's quite old. And so categories is like so everyone can get through in either country. Because have you ever saw football? There's like Euros, World Cup. That's technically Olympics. Swimming, there's points, and that's another one. Categories is points, and they count it with like little controls. There's like a yellow one is like the minus. So if they do a wrong mistake, they will press that. If they do it right, they keep pressing the right one because it's right, and they will keep pressing it until there's a wrong one. Then they keep doing it. If they keep doing it, they will not get through. So that's another thing. So fairness is you can do any. If we got into a world contest, there will be 60 players in the world in the wild card rounds. They could easily fit 315 countries. How would you say that's not Olympics? If they could fit 60 players in thing and they could fit more players than literally a football match. Come on, not like this. Literally the players. And if they wanted to fit 315 countries, they would do it if they wanted to. That's and now, yeah. So all this time, why are we talking about? And if this video's not long enough, we'll do another video. So bye.